house.
Yeah.
And then run through all this shit just to be able to watch it. And let me tell you.
That's why he's because what's it called? I'm gonna cancel it after the game's done anyway. So
yeah.
The problem is it's one of those trial fucking things. It's like, oh yeah, you have it for this many months. I'm like, well, we didn't want that.
Yeah.
The fuck. I get to play video games for like 2 hours.
Nice. You gotta work tonight?
Yeah, I gotta go to work tonight.
Work tonight?
Yeah, I gotta go to work tonight. Oh, there we go. That was my stream.
That was funny.
That was my stream.
Oh, okay.
I'm streaming. Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead. Oh man, these dudes are gonna get jealous of each other in a few minutes.
Trying to level up my fucking... Oh wait, she unlocked the fire whip. I can whip people with fire.
There you go.
Bitchin'. Let's see how good this works.
I was watching this one, this series last night. It was called My Girlfriend is an Alien Part 2, Season 2. And oh my god, some of the ridiculous stuff in it was just...
You'll never get away!
I was just laughing my ass off. It was so funny. And this one here, this one's pretty cool. This one's not too bad either. I found... Well, I've been waiting for a couple of these other series to finish the season off.
Right.
I've been watching some of these other ones, these other dramas that I haven't seen before. And now I'm losing interest in the ones that I've been waiting for. Because it's been so long.
I get that.
Oh my god. Yeah, having to wait is like...
That's why, what's it called? Fucking, what Jesse does, he waits until, like, the whole, like, season is out and then watch the whole thing.
Yeah.
Because you retain more.
Yeah. I almost lost, interest in The Witcher because of that.
Oh, yeah, I don't blame you.
I was waiting for the second season to come out. And the first one was so interesting that I just wanted to keep waiting, and then having to wait. How long was it?
Okay.
Almost 2 years?
Well, because of COVID. COVID really fucked. Yeah.
Yeah, it was almost 2 years before the second season came out. I just lost interest.
Yeah. I don't blame you. That's what sucks about waiting for new seasons for stuff. Like, you really gotta have the patience. You know, unlike shows that have been out for God knows how long.
Yeah. Yeah. I know there was one that was out for so long, and I'd been waiting for it, like, forever ago.
Yeah.
So I had to completely watch the first season. Some of the episodes I remembered, and some of them I'd completely forgotten.
Right.
Probably because they were boring. Before I could jump into the second season of it and get everything connected again.
Right.
And it was like, so it was pretty much twice the work.
Yeah.
To get back into it again. But it's like, wow. They've got some nice Asian dramas on Netflix now. I watched a few of them. Some of them, what was one?
Well, yeah, they got those Korean dramas, right?
Yeah, Korean and they're Chinese and that. They had one drama where they had, this one girl, she
Save
was...
my power!
Nice. Fire leveled up.
What's the word I'm looking She was mentally challenged, but she was a genius in law. She couldn't speak until the age of 5, and the only reason why she spoke was because the landlord was beating her father up because he thought he was screwing around on his wife, and all he ever did was drop his daughter off for the landlord's wife to look after so that he could go to work, right? And he was a genius himself in law, and so was his girlfriend. And his girlfriend was pregnant. She was going to abort the child.
Here goes!
But he begged her to keep the baby, so she did. She went the full term. She had a baby girl, and she was born, but it wasn't until later that he found out that she had problems mentally. But she was a genius in law, and she could do any law you wanted her to do, like real estate, criminal, intestate. She did civil law. She did everything. And if you needed, her specialty was if any of the lawyers that she was in court with, any of the senior lawyers ran into a problem with certain sections of the law and what it pertained to, she could tell them exactly what information that they needed. And
Right.
she did it right there in court. It was like a person going through computer, looking through pages of information about the certain sections of law, and that's what it looked like on the screen. That's what she was looking for in her brain, to find the section that they needed to help their case, and that was her main specialty. Other than being able to come up with bright ideas on how to win the case. And she did that many times. When they were stuck on a problem in the case, someone would just say something offhand, and it would connect with her. And then she'd think about it for a second, and she'd say, yeah. She said, we could do it this way, and we could kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
Right.
And it's all legal. There's nothing they can do, and that will help us win our case. But what she used to do that would be, she used dolphins and whales. In her mind's eye, she would see killer whales, she would see dolphins, she would see particularly the blue whale, and bottlenose dolphins and sperm whales and the whole 9 yards. And she would use those as an explanation to what she needed to get her point across. But if you don't know anything about whales or dolphins, then you wouldn't get her point. So you would clearly have to know a little bit about these mammals to be able to. And so anyway, her leader at the time knew what she was doing, but he didn't quite get the point because he didn't know enough about them. So he would just tell her to stop and tell her to get to the point, and then she would tell him exactly what he needed to know.
Right.
And what they needed to do to be able to win the case. But when she first started working for the firm, she graduated out of a top university with top marks. She was #1 student. And she went out looking for a job and nobody would pick her up because of what she had. And when she was hired by this one law firm who happened to be a friend of her father's, she did him a favor by taking her in and hiring her. And when she read all the information from her school, from her university and everything, yeah, she gladly took her in. And when she told this one dude, one of the older lawyers that worked for her, she said, we're going to hire this girl and she's going to work on your team.
Is she going to work on my team?
And when she, on his team, and when he read her profile, the first page was great. Top marks for this, that, and the other thing, the whole nine yards. And then he got to the second page where it mentioned her mental abilities. And he went back to his boss and he says, "Are you sure you want to hire her?" He says, "Because she does have some mental problems here." And she said, "I'll give you a case." She said, "and you hand it to her, and if she can get it done, then you tell me whether we need to hire her or not." So on her very first case that he handed to her, it was a little problematic and it was a little tricky. So she had to work her behind off to figure out how to get this done, and at the same time save her client. And she did it, and she came back with honors. She saved him. He didn't get any jail time or anything else. He was accused of something that he never did, but they couldn't find any evidence to prove that he was innocent until this one little glitch happened. And she found it, and she got the investigators to look into it in the whole 9 yards, and she found out that he was not guilty. This didn't even pertain to him. Somebody else had it in for this person, and they killed him. So she took the evidence that she had, she defended him in court, and she told the judge, she said, the evidence that they tried to bring forth, she says, it doesn't even pertain to my client. This is the evidence for my client. And he was not even there. He was not around at the time that this happened. Nothing. She said, this has nothing to do with him. And so the charges were dropped. And the client got off. And she came back to the firm with a winning case. And he went back to his boss. And he said, fine, he said, we'll keep her. He says, I won't put up a fuss with keeping her on the team. And what they did was another really, really difficult case came up pertaining to, I think it was real estate matters. Yeah, it had to do with a highway going right through a small town, where there was a lot of farmland and stuff, and they created jobs for the people in that town. But these people, these construction people, wanted to build a highway through it, and they were backed by one of the largest and one of the most important lawyers.
Rage and flame.
In the city. And the woman that headed it up was her mother, but she didn't know it. She didn't find out till later.
Burnout.
But the boss this girl was working for knew her mother, went to school with her mother, and she had an axe to grind.
As they always do.
Yeah, but I don't know what axe it was that she had to grind. They didn't delve into that. But she pitted the young girl against her mother. And it took a little bit of doing, but the daughter won. The daughter came up with a section of the law that they had missed and had overlooked. But the girl had picked it up. And she was telling her leader, the older lawyer, what he needed to know. And
Rage and flame.
they won in court. And the construction company had to back off. And they had to build around the small community.
Take this.
Instead of building through it. And then it was only after the court case was done and they'd won that she found out that this lady was her mother. And her mother had retired to some point, but then she came back for this court case because she wanted to enter politics.
Oh boy.
Rage
Yeah.
and flame.
And when the daughter won, it slightly
A wind
dented her
blow away.
popularity, especially with the other lawyers firm. But I think her mother at that time had headed up that firm. I don't know whether she owned it or whether she was she owned a big part of it. I have no idea, but there were other lawyers in there, so I can't say that she solely owned it. I think she was in partners. So anyway, when she lost it, it dampened her popularity. And when she found out that her mother was going for politics, that was when she found out that she had a younger brother. Her mother, after giving her up, moved to the States. She remarried, and she had a child.
That's pretty.
And her husband from that marriage, they divorced. So now the two of them were separated. And that was when the young boy found out who his sister was. And he met her. He came to the firm that his sister belonged to or worked for. And the boy had done something wrong. Like really wrong. He had hacked. The boy was hired by one of the founders of this computer companies. And they had a lot of clients with a lot of information. And one of the founders had hired this young genius to hack into their computers, steal information, steal the client's information, and put the company in jeopardy. But the dude didn't think it would go any further. He figured, well, they'll just get a heavy fine for losing the information, and that would be it, and they would pay the $30 million fine, and that would be it, right? Well, the other firm that her mother belonged to, they talked to the clients, and they got them to bring a class action suit against the company for losing the information. But the class action suit continged on the fact that the information was lost and that it had been sold or opened up and spread through the internet. That was the one thing that made it a class action suit. But if, yes, the information was stolen, but it had been encrypted, and it hadn't been, the dude couldn't break the encryption. So the information was there, but it hadn't been opened up, and he couldn't do anything with it. And that's what she found out. That was the one thing that she needed to stop the class action suit. Because the other firm was going on the premise that yes, the information was stolen, it was opened up, and now that information was being used from the client. Which would be illegal, because that is protected. It should have been, all that information should have been protected. But the girl found out, the boy came forward when he told his mother that he was the one that hacked into the computers. She didn't want him telling anybody. And he said, but I have done something wrong. He said, can I go to the police and tell them? And she said, they won't believe you. Because he was only 13, 14 years old. So what he did was, he made a statement, he taped it, and he sent it to his sister. And his sister, in turn, gave the information to her boss. And they had a huge meeting over it. And again, it gave her something to use against this other lady that she had a grudge against. But the girl told her boss, she says, you don't want to do it this way. She said, because it'll harm the boy. Because he didn't know all the repercussions of what was going to happen. He thought that he was just going to hack into a few computers and, steal a little bit of information, and that was that. That's all he thought he was doing. But when the other owner of the company found out about it, he figured, well, I'm in death's row now, so he tried to commit suicide. He almost succeeded, and that's what made the boy confess to doing what he did. So anyway, he taped his testimony. she gave it to her boss. They had a meeting over it, and then they got the boy to come into court. They emptied the court out first, so that the only people that were there were the judges and the lawyers. And so they brought the boy in, and his sister cross-examined him. And she asked him outright, she said, were you the one that hacked into the computers? And he said, yes. And she said, why did you hack into the computers? And the boy said, well, I was hired by that man over there, the one that was being charged for everything, right? And rightfully so. He said, I was hired by that man over there, he said, to hack into the computers, he said, and steal information. He said, because he didn't want to do something that the other partner wanted to do. And apparently he was trying to get his partner to get back down to earth or whatever it was. So anyway, he said, I was hired to do this. He said, but I didn't realize, he said, that it would cause this much trouble. He said, I did not know that it would be this serious. He said, especially for him to try and take his own life. He said, and he turned to the judges and he says, I'm truly sorry. He said, I had no idea. He said, I know I've done wrong. He said, but I didn't think it would go this far. And so they accepted the boy's testimony and everything. But they told him because of his age, and he did not fully realize all the ramifications of how that would hurt the company and the whole 9 yards. They pretty much let him off. He had to do some probation. He had to do some duties and stuff like that, but he didn't have to go to jail or anything. And they cleared his name of any real charges. And the other dude, the dude that hired him, he got jail time. Because that's when she found out that, yeah, the boy had stolen, and that's what the boy told the court. He said, I stole the information. He said, but I encrypted it. He said, I protected it. He said, and as far as I know, he said, no one's been able to break the encryption. He said, so the information is there, but it's not been opened up. The client's information is still protected. He said that was the best I could do for them. He said I encrypted it so that he could not take the information and sell it to anyone. He said, so the information has been protected. He said the only one that can open it up, he said, is me, because I know what I did. He says I'm the only one that can open it up and release the information. So on that, they got the boy free, and the dude that hired him, he got jail time.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. And all the information that the boy had encrypted, they eventually opened, put the information back where it belonged on the computer, and after that they made sure that they had firewalls and everything up to protect all the information. So it was like, girl had to work her butt off. Figure that one out. Because she had to go through certain sections and everything to try and...
Oh, wind, blow them away!
not to stall them. She was trying to stop them from heading into another direction that they really did not want them to go. So she used certain sections of the law to do it, to stop them. And
Not bad, eh?
that's part of what she did. Other than finding out that all the information was still encrypted. It hadn't been opened up. And so the information was still there and it was still protected. And that was the main gist of the whole thing. And that stopped the class action lawsuit right there. Right there, right then.
Oh yeah.
Because once the people got all their information back and everything and realized that nothing had been used, nothing had been taken out, it hadn't even been touched, then there was no reason for them to have a class action.
Oh, well, you know what?
What?
Yeah, I had a class action lawsuit right here. Yeah.
Here goes!
The class of actions.
What a cinch.
Lot of ass kicking too.
There you go. That's what you want.
Yeah.
Can't remember. What is the name of that? It was really, really good. It was one of the more interesting dramas that I've ever seen. And I can give you the name of it right here.
Don't tell me that's another boss. That is. I ain't fighting that. Am I fully healed? I'm only off
There's
by
another one I'm waiting for. It's called Shadow and Bone. I'm waiting for the freaking second season to come out.
Alright, time to beat this guy's ass.
Slice in two!
Who Rules the World is another good one, but it's a historical drama. And it's really good. It's got Zhao Lucy in it.
Here you go.
I love Zhao Lucy. I love 710 too. Oh, Twilight's back on Netflix.
You like Twilight? Yeah, I like Twilight. Twilight's my jam.
I enjoy that. I've watched the 4 movies of it. Like, on 2 different times. And I'll go back and rewatch it because it's good.
Flying cut. Eruption cut's better.
Here you go.
Eruption cut!
And I'll be waiting for the second season of this to come.
Oh yeah?
I don't think they're going to make a second season to The King. That's been done like almost 2 years now. I don't think they're gonna make a second season.
Oh, she learned that fire move. Oh, Lord. This thing's about to get sent to God. That's a giant fucking fireball, Jesus Christ. That did a lot of damage. This thing only barely does any damage to me. It's gonna get sent to God. Cat, I'm sending it to God.
Avatar. I want them to make a second real life drama for this, but all they've done is season 1. Yang was really good in it. Boss and Me was a good one. Yeah, some of the new ones that they put on are really, really good. I love the Asian stuff because of the psychology behind it. That's why I like them, because there's so many different layers of psychology.
That's kind of like what they always do. Yeah.
They're all, it's all about, mental chess.
Yeah, that's what they do in a lot of.
Yeah. And I think that's why I find it so interesting. Because I've always been interested in psychology. Seen Constantine?
Yeah, I saw that. Not the show, but the movie.
Yeah. That was a good show. Keanu Reeves was in it.
Yeah, Keanu Reeves was in it. Yeah.
Oh, there's Scooby-Doo. I love Scooby-Doo. Riddick. I love Riddick.
Riddick was good.
That's a new one. Ooh. More When is a Dragon.
This is the orb that focuses the power of the spirits. Teleportation orb acquired. Oh, let's go back quickly. Sue must be getting tired of waiting. Justin, I wonder if it's alright to continue adventures like this. What do you mean? A physician like Dr. Alma might not always be there for us. Even if we make it across the Sea of Mermaids, there's still danger ahead if anything happened to Sue. Alright, Fina, Justin understands too.
I didn't know Keanu starred in Johnny Mnemonic.
Keanu's been in so many movies that a lot of people don't know about. And a lot of them are really good. Because I find it funny.
Oh, wind, blow them away!
Blacklist has a new season. Woohoo! Mad Max?
Mad Max. I wish they made a TV series of Mad Max. That would have been great. I know everybody would go nuts if they made a TV series of Mad Max.
They have a new show called Me Time. It's funnier than shit.
All right, we
Some
won!
I've got on my PlayStation that I haven't seen yet. Formula One. Drive to Survive. Black and white is good.
Shit, I got ambushed.
Oh, why'd you let yourself get ambushed?
I didn't want to. I gotta heal up too. Fuck.
Lethal Weapon was good until he got fired.
Yeah.
That was all on the other guy, though.
Yeah.
I think he planned on doing that just before he retired. You know that?
Oh, I
think
bet.
he did that deliberately.
I bet.
Because a half a season later, he decides that he's going to retire.
Yeah.
I'm going, you little shit.
No, don't. Fuck. Oh. At least that thing died.
We don't have that on I guess Mr. Smith's
Come, try again.
thing is just about done,
Will Smith?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, after the debacle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If he comes back, it won't be for a very long time. That had to do with his wife,
Yeah, his wife's a bitch. Everyone knows it.
She's just like Amber Turd.
Probably. Sometimes worse, I wonder.
Yeah, exactly.
Because she's very manipulative.
Even the kids are coming out now and saying that she wrecked their home.
Yeah.
I wish they'd come back out with the second season of, you know that series that they had that Asian series that had to do with Final Fantasy 14.
Oh, about the son and the dad playing the game.
Yeah.
That was just a promotional thing. That was just a one-time thing, and that was it.
I know, but oh man. I mean, they could have switched the dad and left the son
Alright.
and the mother in it, and you know, found a new
Well,
father or something.
Well, that was the thing. They should have made it into an anime instead, because it would have been more popular with most of its viewers. Especially over in Japan, because Japan loves anime. That's why. I get the whole live action route, but every time it would go in the game, it should just turned into an anime practically, is what I'm getting at. Yeah. Like they could switch back and forth from live action.
I really enjoyed that. I think I went back and watched it twice. Because I enjoyed it so much.
Slice car.
Oh shit, it's carpet bombing!
There was one other actor that I saw in the drama on YouTube, and I thought for sure it was the guy that played Kenshin. When I started looking at the names and what they look like was totally different.
I'm surprised you didn't watch Breaking Bad. Or you can never get into it, really?
No.
Yeah, I didn't either, but...
I think I watched about 4 or 5 episodes.
Yeah.
And then I'm going, no, I just...
Because I tried getting into it, I couldn't get into it myself. But everyone's always telling me, it's like, oh, you should watch Breaking Bad, it's so good. I'm like, it's about a dude just selling drugs. All because of bullshit.
Yeah, that's what got me. It was like, it almost reminded me of, you know, the Godfather, the mob thing.
Yeah.
And that's what destroyed it for me. I was not... I mean, I've seen The Godfather, I've seen the Valachi Papers, I've seen
all those drug lords movies, and, yeah.
You know? And when I started watching this, I'm going, oh my god, this is like a 25-cent script, and it's pretty much just going back to...
Yeah, to the roots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, I'm not watching this. This does not interest me at all. So it was like, why bother? So that's what really put me off about it. I just couldn't get into it. Venom. Have you seen Venom on,
I watched that in the movie theaters. It was good.
Was it?
Yeah. It has, Tom Hardy plays as, what's his fucking name? Bruce Banner. Not Bruce Banner. Fuck, I forgot the character's name, but it's from the Spider-Man universe.
Okay.
Yeah. What's it called? It takes place in a alternate Spider-Man universe because that Venom is separate from the Tom Holland, the Tobey Maguire, and the Andrew Garfield ones, but they all overlap at one point. He literally gets teleported to Tom Holland's universe on accident because of because of the movie that happened. The Tom Holland Spider-Man of No Way Home.
Yeah.
Yeah. He literally gets teleported there at the end of the second movie. In the end credit scene, and then at the end credit scene in the No Way Home movie, they show him again later, and he's sitting at a bar drinking, and it's just him and Venom bullshitting with the bartender. It's too fucking funny. And they're all drunk and shit, and Venom's like, you should stop drinking it. It's like, I just need another. So let me get this straight. So there's this giant purple alien fighting these people called the Avengers, and there's a guy named Spider-Man. What the fuck? Yeah. It's too fucking funny. Yeah, it's very comedic. Because they're always bullshitting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to find this movie. Why isn't it? I just watched it last week. And now I can't find it. What the hey? Based on books. Well, let's see if this is based on a book. Nope. And that's not. And that's not. My sassy girl.
Naked. That was his name, Eddie Brock.
This one Asian actor. He did this series. He played the lawyer going after gangsters in that. He was getting his vengeance on them. And now I think he got his wires mixed up because while he was doing this, him and his wife broke up. And he got a divorce. And it was only after he finished this series that he did that he realized what a big mistake that was. I didn't read it all, so I don't know what all happened. But yeah, he sometimes you gotta question some people's decisions when they're
Man, I'm using a very valuable teleportation stone to send someone back home that I just fought 2 bosses to get, so I could use it across the ocean without using a boat, and now I'm using it to send someone home instead. Motherfucker. Ain't that some shit? That's a pain in the ass.
yeah, but it's funny at the same time.
All that work. Also, I could get farther in the campaign just to take a few steps back. Love to see it.
Yep, yep.
Gonna have to...
Yeah, their dramas and everything are getting better. TV dramas. I don't know, man. They would have to come up with something really, really good in English for me to go back and watch them.
Save the game first.
I'm gonna go back and watch Yankee Palace. Again.
Again.
Oh, yeah. I don't think I will ever, get tired of that. Or, the other show. Bureau of Magical Things. I'm waiting for a second season on that. Oh my god!
Hmm?
There is a second season.
Oh,
Okay, I'm gonna have to watch that later.
like it.
I've been waiting for that to come up. Good, 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 good.
Have to buy this again.
Prince of Peoria. Yeah, right.
I not have enough room on me? How many items do I got? 1. Oh, no wonder why. Fucking A.
Lost and Found.
I
Ooh, this is
used
gonna be a good
kid.
show. Oh, now I'm getting excited. Shadowhunters, I'm waiting for more seasons. Yeah, 3B.
For now.
More.
But in case if I need it, I have it for later.
Blood War. Bloodshot. What is
Stuff
this?
in storage, stash. That away, put that away. I'm not gonna use that.
Oh, new biotechnology. Oh, I started watching that and then I lost interest in it. Oops. My bad.
Lost interest in what?
It's called Bloodshot with Vin Diesel. Yeah, it's not too bad. It was just that I was in the middle of watching a couple of other Asian things. And so I wanted to watch those first, but I wanted to get this one started. And then I forgot about this one. I haven't been back to it. My bad. My bad.
The fuck?
It's not a real romance. It's more of a...
Oh shit, wow, it's Parm. It's been a while. Incredible, you really can go where you want. Justin, don't be selfish and cause Fina too much trouble, understand? Now, let's see. Your handkerchief is in your pocket as always. Your toothbrush. Well, Justin, you'll be alright even without me. Justin, Mina, I guess it's farewell. Be well, you two. But Sue, will you really be okay alone? I could go back with you. No way, you promised, didn't you? You know, to continue your adventure. I'm ready to go. When we get back, we'll eat lots of Aunt Lily's cooking, right? Puff, puff, puff. Sue, you act like nothing's wrong, but me, I'm Justin. It's not like that at all. It's okay, Sue. It's okay, Sue. Don't be silly. Don't try so hard. I guess. See right through me, Fina. But I didn't wanna be crying the last time you saw my face. I didn't wanna. Don't worry, Sue. You don't have to hold it in. You were going to go back to Parm and cry alone, right? Right? Man, she crying. Fina. Always, always, always. I want to be with you. Always. And I can go on walking by Justin's side, but I wish I could go too. You will.
Pretty man.
No matter how far apart we are, your spirit will be with us all the time. Isn't that right? Right. I promise you, we will meet again. Justin, you and I will be together again. Thank you, Fina. You just have to come see me. Until then, you two have to continue on with the adventure. It's a promise. Oh, this is it.
Why would they have Dahmer on?
Hey, look.
Oh, that just...
Well, I want you to remember me as I am now. Okay, both of you. If you don't remember me well now, you won't recognize me at all when I'm a beautiful lady. Isn't she like 8 years old? Like, or 10? Bye-bye. Hang in there. Be sure to follow your dream, Justin. You will find Angelo. Sure, thanks. Would have been great if they just voice acted that whole spot right there. But no. Justin, we came to see you off soon. Yet it's like she's seeing us off. Yeah, I know. Sue. Alright, I'll cross the Sea of Mermaids. I'll show you. I promise, Sue. I wonder, can it really only be used once? Look, Sue, I'll cross the Sea of Mermaids. I'll show you. Well, now we gotta figure out another way to cross the Sea of Mermaids. Has she gone home just? Godwin, yes, I saw her off. Yeah, well, a man must learn to handle goodbyes. When you can handle hard stuff like that, then you're a real man. By the way, Justin, I've been thinking about crossing the Sea of Mermaids with you. Oh, yeah? Really? Yes, when you finish getting ready, once you've had enough rest, come see me, I'll be waiting for you. The big man himself. I love the old man. He's big, powerful, and broken as shit. Like, the first time you meet, like, one of these characters in the game, Cat, like, this one guy, he's literally level 30. They don't even tell you that he's level 30. And you're fighting him with the main character, and he just kicks your ass with one move. He, like, literally shoves his sword into the ground and says, dragon, what's it called? It was dragon cut or something. And everything just blows up on screen, and he just demolishes you. He's like, show me that you're a true warrior, and then once he had enough, he just does that. It's like, yeah, dragon tremor, bitch. It was that, like, yeah. I noticed, like, all in, like, old school RPG games, they always have, like, that one guy that you have to face, and he just kicks your ass in one move.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do a lot of damage to him, and he's like, alright, I had enough of this. Everything just blows up.
Yeah. This one's for you.
It's great. Actually, I might not need this whip. You know what? Let me put it in storage. Now that I think about it. Because I'm not fighting fire enemies anymore, so... I'll keep that just in case, whatever. Where the hell is Godwin now? Where the hell did Godwin tell me to go visit him? I don't remember. I wasn't paying attention. Then again, knowing him, he's by the village chief. House 2. The village chief is here. Oh, look, that old teleportation gives me stuff. So the legend isn't just a fairy tale. So soon you will be crossing the sea of mermaids, even the bravest fishermen in the crossing the dangerous sea, blah blah blah. Don't let it get itchy. That's on American Cat.
Oh, that's very much Canadian.
But Cat, don't you know? You're American?
Yeah.
It says North. There you go. It says North America on the continent.
Yeah, I'm just a North American. I'm an American Canadian. Yeehaw! Mom, where is the show? Don't tell me I just watched it in time before they disappeared it on me.
The show's gonna disappear on you, Cat. It's over.
They've done that, eh?
It's over, Cat. I have the high ground.
They had Boys Over Flowers. They had it on for about 3 months. And I guess they put a limitation on it.
Right.
And with a little note that said, this will disappear at the end of such and such a month. So I watched it a couple of times before they disappeared it. And then it disappeared for about, I don't know, about 6 months, I guess. And then they brought it back. And it's been on Netflix ever since.
Oh, now I remember.
It's quite popular.
I forgot Godwin had his own house. Duh. Cat, I was being silly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why didn't you tell me?
I want them to make another, a second season of tennis.
Tennis.
Oh, yeah.
Tennis.
The Prince of Tennis.
They have the anime. They brought that
back.
back.
I want the second season of the real...
The live action?
The live action, yeah. I found that a lot better. I tried to get into a little bit of the anime of it.
Right.
But after watching the live action and then going to the anime,
yeah,
it didn't work out for me very well.
I'm just surprised that the anime got so popular and the manga that they decided to make a live action.
Yeah.
Because I didn't expect them to do all that.
Because oh my god, it went really popular on I must have watched The Prince of Tennis about 7 times already.
Jesus.
And I will go back and I will watch it again.
Are you sure you watched it enough?
Pretty easy.
I just been hankering to watch it. I think it's partly because I love tennis.
So you think you like tennis?
Yeah.
No,
it's
a meme. That's why.
I grew up watching tennis and baseball. A little bit of football until the dude got carried off of the field, and we found out later that he was he could no longer walk.
Right.
He was paralyzed, and that's because we saw him get piled by about 6 guys. So he got his back wrapped up really bad. And I'm going, that's it. No more of that shit. And I haven't seen it since. And, but I grew up, I've played basketball, volleyball. The sports I really liked to watch were in the Olympics.
Right.
Like the skiing, the speed skating, the pair skating, the single skating. What else was there? The sledding. Sledding was awesome, man. And all the rest of it. People did they had the decathlons going, and then they had the decathlons where you had to stop and fire arrows and that at the target and get as many points there as you could and then keep on going. I forget what they called that. I think that was the triath. Oh, I can't remember. They have a proper name for it. I just can't remember what it's called. Yeah, all those Winter Olympics and that, and Summer Olympics. I used to watch them all come Olympic time. Every 4 years, man. It would last for about...
Last for about...
3 weeks to a month.
Yeah.
Yeah, and each time it was in a different country, in a different city.
I really gotta fucking fight my way to get to this guy's house.
And I loved hockey. I grew up with
With what and what?
What a
hockey.
Talking.
No, hockey.
Oh, hockey.
Hockey?
Oh, hockey. Well, yeah, you live in Canada.
But at the time I used to watch hockey, they only had 8 teams.
Yeah, they have a shit ton of teams now.
8. They had Boston, Canadian,
What a cinch.
Yeah.
They have either the original 6 or the original 8. Because I know the hockey thing didn't last long. I mean, it started in September and it was done in January.
Here goes!
By the time January rolled around, they were running right into the finals for the cup, for the Stanley Cup. What other team was there?
can't I hurt these guys?
You'll never get away.
I think New York came later.
Is there a reason why I can't hurt these things when I was able to hurt them before? Are you serious?
I have to look it up. I'm missing a team, and I can't remember what it is. It's gonna bother me now.
Burnout.
Are you fucking serious? Bro. I did 3 damage. Okay. Alright.
Drop back.
That was weird. Never had that happen.
What a cinch.
Wayne Gretzky. Apparently, if you find a certain card about Wayne Gretzky when he was in his rookie year, I can't remember what year it was, but if you find a rookie card with Wayne Gretzky's name on it, it's worth millions.
That's cool.
Yeah.
What a cinch.
Vancouver. Toronto, Vancouver. Edmonton. And Calgary. And then you have
What a cinch.
Boston.
Glad you came, Justin. Okay, we're all set. Onward toward the Sea of Mermaids. Grown a lot as a result of your work in overcoming obstacles. Now you've succeeded at the toughest challenge, which is to leave your friends behind. So now you are a full-fledged grown man. Just a minute, Godwin. Now, as a man, you must ready yourself in body and mind for your sea voyage. I will do this with joy. With joy? What? You said there's a way to cross the Sea of Mermaids. If you can beat me in a duel, crossing the Sea of Mermaids should be easy. What? But, beat you in a duel? But why do we have to duel? Right, Godwin, come to your senses. As you can see, I have all my senses. Do not interfere, Fina. This duel is sacred, man-to-man ritual. So let's go, Justin. This man wants me to fight him. I gotta use my strongest technique. It's over! I just knocked out a giant portion of his health. Wait, why does he have so much health now? He has over 1,000 health? Where was he hiding that health before? He only does 8 damage to me. 1 damage, weak as fuck. I get to practice on this man. Slap. Oh, he's guarding now?
I'm looking for the original 6. Okay, so they were Montreal, Boston, New York was in there, yeah. Chicago, Toronto, and Detroit. So there were 4 from the States and there was only 2 Canadian teams. Those were the original 6. Yeah, New York was in there. I thought I was wrong, but I wasn't. For some reason, I thought they picked the Rangers up later, but they didn't. The Rangers were...
They were part of it. Yeah, they're part of the New York Rangers, yeah.
It's like painters. If you want to find out who the original painters were, just look for the original 12. The original 12 painters. And they've got them listed. They were top artists. And some of them are from Canada, some of them are from the States.
Big win for us.
That's a lot of XP I just got. Damn. And I leveled up. Very good, Justin. Grown more than I thought, both as a warrior and as a man. I shall now teach you my dragon cut move. Sword power, earth power, fire power. When you master all of these, you can use the dragon cut. This move is an old family tradition. Only fully grown men can use it. I think you are ready to learn it. And one other thing, I left my boat at the dock in the ice, so you can cross the Sea of Mermaids. You may use it as you wish. The dock in the ice, great.
Nice.
You can cross the sea. Please come with us, Godwin. You say we should use it as we wish, but it's your boat, isn't it? Godwin, really now, Godwin. There's no need for me to go along. I thought I told you, Fina. Justin's a fully grown man now. Huh? But But then, seeing how you're growing day by day, I've come to this realization. I must go on a new training journey. I'm always aiming higher and higher to continue my growth as a man. Wow, Godwin. Grown men shouldn't make such faces. We may well meet again if our paths should cross it once more. When we do, we can cross swords again and praise each other's progress. Be diligent in improving yourself. I'm looking forward to the next time. Farewell, Justin.
You know what teams were the original 4 in 1917?
No.
One was Montreal Canadiens, the other one was Toronto, who became St. Pat's, and then the Maple Leafs, and then Ottawa Senators, and the Montreal Wanderers.
Montreal Wanderers? Were they wandering?
I don't know.
Oh. I thought you would know.
But
Sounds
Toronto
like something you should know.
Arenas? Why were they called Toronto Arenas? And then they switched their name to St. Pat's. And then they changed it to the Maple Leafs. So they went through 2 name changes. And then Ottawa Senators. And the Ottawa Senators must have got swallowed up by Montreal and Toronto. Because they're not even mentioned anymore. I think that team was dissolved. And then Montreal Wanderers got changed to Montreal Canadiens. And then there was the 6. So they only had Toronto and Montreal left. And then the other 4 came from the States. After that. That was for the NHL. The original. One of the best goalies we had. Dan Makita. Remember him?
Burnout!
Long whistle. Gotta get back into that again. I just came out with another freaking season.
Fuck. Go.
I don't watch any of these Walking Dead things.
I used to watch Walking Dead, but after the fight with Negan was over, I was kind of done, and then they were just trying to milk it, that was it.
Yeah.
Got really boring. My mace is at 25. I get it to 29. I have to get my axe. Level 22.
I'm not even gonna watch that. The Jeffrey Dahmer story.
Hmm.
I'm not into that shit. Not at all.
Oh, I got all my stuff back from the other two characters. Nice. So I can sell them. Good to know.
I'm gonna have a look at that. Magic.
Time to push onward with the adventure.
Inside the mind of a cat?
Oh, Dr. Alma? Wow, is that Godwin's boat? What a boat. It's so cool. This has been his family's boat for a generation. It's a strong boat. Can't handle rough treatment. Oh, it's that strong, is it? So, it'll be fine in a small storm then. It was a final gift from a rather clumsy man. Please take good care of it. Oh, we understand, Dr. Alma. We'll be crossing the Sea of Mermaids. It's a present to you. Now use it however you like. So, do you plan to leave right away? Of course. You're still as energetic as ever. The path ahead will not be easy. You may lose heart at times. But don't ever shy away from what Godwin and Sue expect of you. Be careful, don't get hurt. So now it's just me and Fina, no one else. Well, we're off. Yes, here we go. It's a nice ship. You can see the graphic tearing in the water. Is she just messing around in the water? Yeah. Where are you?
Jupiter's legacy.
Items left by party members. The equipment and items left by party members upon leaving the party are transported to the stash place. In addition, their experience points are added to items for each skill and placed in the stashing place. So Sue and Godwin have left these items for you. A character using the items will get a few experience points gained by Sue and Godwin. However, only a character with the skill can gain these experience points. Interesting. Cutscene time, cutscene time.
Oh, Justin.
And it's voice acted, yes.
Look. Everywhere you look, there's nothing but ocean. Not a single island in sight. The moon is so beautiful. See its reflection in the sea sparkling like a diamond? Say, Justin, are you planning on standing there forever? Come sit with me. Why are you sitting so far away? Fine, I'll move over there.
The woman's job is to create.
This is the first time we've been alone together.
Prince.
What's wrong?
I do
Why the
hope they
silent treatment?
realize that it's the man who decides that and it's not the woman.
You know.
No. I've been thinking about
Because if she
things
ends up with all girls, that's not
here
her
in the night
problem.
breeze.
That would be
Say,
his
you
problem.
know what I've been thinking about? Guess, Justin.
I know. You've been thinking about me. That Justin, he's so manly, so handsome, and such a wonderful person. Guess not, huh?
Try again.
I know, I know.
Well, maybe you weren't entirely wrong.
Huh?
When I first met you, Justin, we were sailing over the sea. I'm remembering that time.
That time, you said I was still a newbie, and you wouldn't even give me the adventurer's greeting.
At that time, I never even imagined that I'd go on a journey with you. But you've grown stronger, and braver, and so trustworthy, Justin. Your place in my heart grows bigger and bigger.
Bina?
Long ago, when I was still living with my big sister, I was so happy. But the day my sister left, I was all alone. Even now, I sometimes worry. The more I think I'm happy, the more I worry. I worry that everyone will leave me, and that I'll be left all alone again sometime. Justin, do you think we can be together forever?
Of course we will. We're gonna have adventures together forever.
That makes me so happy. Thank you, Justin. When I'm with you, Justin, I feel so safe. And just
Oh
so
shit!
happy.
She wants the D!
It's because I'm with you, Justin. No,
Oh!
not even my sister could take your place.
Bina.
Extraordinary attorney Will.
Do you love me?
Of course I love you. Sue loves you, and Gadwin too. We all love you, Bina.
Justin,
That's what this is called.
Huh? Bina, what do you mean? Bina. It must be because of the moonlight. You look different than usual. I mean, well, you look really beautiful. Well, of course, you're always pretty. What am I saying? It's strange.
Isn't it odd? I can say things now
This girl is just
I'd
phenomenal.
normally be too embarrassed to say.
In her little world,
Nina.
it's like I said, she uses whales and dolphins and
You're
everything
special to me.
to get her ideas from and to get her points
What was
across
that? That sound?
to people.
What's wrong? Did something
She's
hit us?
just an absolute genius. But there's different levels, and she's at a genius level compared to someone that's only functioning at an age of 6 to say 10. She functions at a full adult level, but she has little eccentricities. She has eccentricities, but she can change them, which makes her really unique. Most people can't. Autism. Yeah, she suffers from autism. But she's at a genius level. And she's been studying law since she could start to read. And she started reading when she was about 2 or 3 years old. She has a whole pile of law books in her bedroom that she's read.
And what island is this? Blah, 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 blah. Everything's over there. Everyone's being held captive on the island by a wicked pirate. Please, my hero, help us. We'll beat them. Brave Justin will defeat those wicked pirates. Hold it a moment, Justin. Oh, hero, thank you so much. No problem, we'll beat them, yes. Your tongue's hanging out. Justin, what is this? You were just with me talking. Come on, let's land on the island. Let's go. Just ignores the question. Forget it. That's the last time. Justin, you're all gaga over her. Well, she's half naked. What do you expect? Kinda hard. I will wait here for you to return, my hero. Please help save her.
This is where she starts to learn. Bodily injury. A person who inflicts bodily injury upon another shall be punished by up to 7 years of imprisonment, up to 10 years probation, or a fine up to 10 million won.
Alright, everyone. I'm gonna end my stream. I will play more
Up to
tomorrow.
10 years.
Hopefully when I get back
She's
from work,
telling
I'll
the
play for a
landlord
few hours or whatever.
what
Anyway, love you all. God
kind
bless you
of
all.
punishment he
Peace.
can get
And don't worry about what Cat's talking about.
for
Just
beating up
talking about TV show.
her father.
Anyway, love you all. God bless you all. Peace.